Okay. All right, so the first exercise is going to be a double mountain climber. So you're going to be in a plank. Your feet go in and out for 50 seconds. During the 10-second break, I'll tell you what to do next. All right, let's do this. It's 12 minutes. You will need one weight during this series for a little bit of oblique work that we're going to do. All right, 50 seconds. Here we go. Double mountain climb, go. In, out. So you always go back to that plank. We're getting those legs nice and toasty. I'm so glad you're here, Deanna.
I'm so glad to be here.
Stephanie is going to start coming too.
Oh, good. Yay.
Yeah. Keep it going. We have 20 more seconds. Try to let those legs come all the way underneath you each time. 10 more seconds. Now stand up. We're going to do a double pump squat jump. So you're going to pump and jump. Pump and jump.
All right.
Here we go. Pump it down and jump. Oh my gosh, you can tell I haven't done anything much. I did run over the weekend.
Wow, good for
Just
you.
a nice little double pump. Push. Few more seconds. And then we're going to go to a little glute squeeze. We'll be doing this 2 times through. All right, lay down, grab one weight. Leg is out. We're going to squeeze up and then take it to the side. Go. Squeeze, oblique. Squeeze, oblique. We'll be doing both sides, of course. Lift and swing. And we've got lots of good chest work and triceps. We'll do a little bit of biceps. And I threw a little bit of legs in there. Whew. Other side. It's the same thing. Just lift with the other leg. Lift and rotate. Want to really push up through that heel and then rotate to that same side. Lift, rotate. All right, put that weight away. We're going to do a full sit over with a low hop. So if you don't want to come up, you can go here to here or right to here. You choose glutes, hop, or glutes, crunch. Glutes, crunch. This is the one where you don't come off the ground. This one, you come off the ground. You get to choose. See what we're doing next. We'll be repeating all of these. So we'll go through them twice. All right. This next one, we're going to do a push-up and then an under foot touch. So you're going to push up and touch. Push up and then touch to the other side. Now you can always go to your knees and push up, come up on your toes and touch. So this is the other way you can do it. You decide. Touch. Push up, reach and touch. I can tell I haven't been doing push-ups lately. All right, this one, you can just go here, all the way to just right here, but what I want you to try to do is go here, come up, stretch out your hamstrings. There's no jump. Here. If you need to push yourself up, that's fine, but I want this really good hamstring stretch. So, here, all the way up, all the way back, squeeze, all the way up, stretch. So you get two ranges, you get your glutes, and then your hamstrings. All right, we're starting at the top. So double mountain climbers. Woo! Here we go. One more time, all the way through. Now you know what we're doing. Do the best you can on all of these. Ten more seconds. All right. Squat jump, double hop at the bottom. Here we go. Little pulse and hop. Push, push, and jump. Push, push, and jump. I like to push off my thighs, or you can pump your arms. Just find your rhythm. Ten more seconds, and then we're going back to that glute squeeze oblique. Woo. All right. I'm just going to put my thing underneath. All right. Lift and crunch. Keep the breath. Woo! Other side. Here we go. Lift, crunch. We're going to our sit over hop or sit over out. You get to decide. Lift, oblique. All right, we're coming all the way over, and then a nice little hop or an out. So here, all the way up and hop, or here and out. You decide. Go. Glute and hop. Glute and hop, or glute and abs. You decide. But keep it going either way. 15 more seconds. Oh, we have a few more. My bad. Let's keep it going. This is push up, ankle tap. Push up, ankle tap. Here we go. Two more. Two more rounds. Push up, touch under, push up, touch under. Remember, you can always go to your knees. Push up, come up on your toes, and then touch. Push up, come up onto your toes, and then touch. Whichever works for you, but keep that head up. I tell you as I'm dropping my head. Five more seconds. All right, this is the one where you're going to flip all the way over and stretch out your hamstrings. Just push off your hands if you need to. Here, if you need to push up, do, but come all the way up and stretch. Or, here, up, stretch. Here, up, stretch. All right, our last workout together was last Wednesday.
Yep.
Woo! No wonder I'm feeling this. And we did it. Nice job. All right, we're going to stay on a 50-second timer, just because I like to stay together. Grab a drink if you need it. This is all of our chest work. So take 2 weights. The first one is a combo. This one's not complicated. It's not super exhausting. It's a lot of just muscle work, which I love. So watch first, before we start the timer. You're going to go all the way up, all the way down. You're going to sit halfway up, incline. You're going to sit all the way up and press, and then you're going to roll all the way back down. We're going to go 50 seconds. And then we'll do just the chest press low, incline, and up. So we'll break it down. All right. First, let's break it down, all three moves. This is all muscle work. So, all the way up, all the way down, halfway. Up, down, all the way. Up, down, roll it back. Here we go. Up, down, half. Incline, shoulder press. Roll it down, use your core. Press, press, overhead. Press, press, shoulders. So it's a flat bench, an incline bench, and an overhead press. Flat bench, incline, overhead. All right, stand up. We're going to deadlift for 50 seconds. So take your weights and get your butt out behind you and press and stand. This is just to rest our chest. We're working the backs of our legs, so push through your heels. Come all the way up. These are great to keep the knees strong. Your back stays flat. Flat back, all the way up. Think about pushing your hips to the back wall. Hips to the back wall. Push. Down. And lift. Hinge at the hips. Hinge at the hips. So see how flat my back is staying? Flat back. All the way up. Flat back. All the way up. All right, now just flat bench press. So you're not moving. You're staying right here. Up and down. Go. Just a regular chest press. We'll be doing a set of legs in between every set to rest the chest. Open up that chest. Push. Push. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze it out. Push. Push. Abs stay tight. Go ahead and push that back into a pelvic tilt into the floor. Press. 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 All right, stand up. Now these are squats. So your butt is going to stick out behind you. And you're going to squat and stand. So the first one was deadlifts. Now we're going into squats. That's it. Keep it going. Our next set will be incline, so we'll be holding those abs the whole time we press. All right, lay down. You're going to incline, so that means you're right here as you push into that upper chest. So you feel it in that core and that upper chest, so you're leaning just slightly back. You need to lighten up the weights. You certainly can. More seconds. seconds. Keep it going. All right, this one's overhead. So now we're seated straight up. Straight overhead. Here we go. Up and drop. This is shoulders, so if you need to lighten it, please do. More seconds. Last 10. Nice. All right, put the weights on your hips and lay down. We're going to do glute raises straight up for 50 seconds. Now, feet are wide, and bring your knees in as you lift up. So these are your adductors. We do lots of abductors with the bands at the end. So I want to make sure we stay even when we do your adductors. So feet are wide. Squeeze them all the way in. All the way in. Keep it going. We're going to be going into a series of flies. So I'm going to actually drop my weights down even more. If you're using light weights, just stay with it. Stay with it. Nice job. That was your first series of chest. Now, same thing. We're going to start with a combo. And then we're going to break it down. I'm going to do 10s on this. You might can do 12s. 8s or 6s would be fine on this as well. This is a couple of tough little moves, but it's all chest work. So don't be afraid to go light. So watch. You're going to come out, squeeze all the way through to you right here. Punch, and then roll down to where you're all the way up again. Okay, so watch. Before we start the timer, I'm going to do it again. Open, squeeze, bring them in, out, lay down, and you're ready to fly again. Open, scoop, in, out. When you come down, my hands are out, and I'm ready to fly. All right? 50 seconds with that combo, and then we'll break it up. Just do the best you can. Follow along. So, open, scoop, in, out, roll down slow. Open, scoop, in, out, roll down slow. Open, scoop, in, out. I'm glad I'm using 10s here. Open, scoop, in, out. We're getting lots of good core in this morning. Scoop, in, out, roll down. Open, scoop, in, out, roll down. All right, stand up. Stand up. We're going to do one-legged squats. You know how I like to put one weight down as a place to kind of aim for? And we're going to work on that balance. All the way down and come up. All the way down. I grabbed a little heavier weight because this is back to legs. So my left foot is planted. I want you to remember, because we'll go back to the ground and you'll have to remember which leg you did. So my left leg is planted, my right leg is going up behind me. Stretch and come down. Stretch and come down. Now if you're really working on that balance, don't touch anything. Just focus, find your focus point. All right, now we're just gonna fly. Lay down, grab your weights. Keep your hips up on this one and fly the whole 50 seconds. We're just gonna engage the hips a little more. Now, it's just a fly, so if you wanted to go back to a little heavier, of course you can. Staying a little bit lighter. You decide with your body, but keep those hips up tight. Just buns for fun right now, buns for fun. It's chest day. Chest and arms. We'll be hitting all the different angles on our bis and tris here in just a little bit. We're doing a progression on our triceps and biceps today, which we haven't done in a while. All right, now I'm going to plant my right leg. Plant my right leg. My left leg will be coming back. So up and drop. Coming across the body and all the way down. Remember, if you want to really work on that balance, then you just don't have anything near you. It's totally up to you. I kind of like to have something just to aim for. For one thing, I tend to get my stretch a little deeper that way, but you decide. There we go. Working on that balance. Working on those hamstrings. You got it. All right, this is just the scoops. So I'm definitely staying light here. My hips will be on the ground. We'll scoop and open. Scoop and open back up. I like to kind of lift underneath. It ends up being a ton of good core right here. And that nice little crunch. And then open up wide. Crunch. 20 more seconds. Breathe through the motion. Five more seconds. We'll stand back up. We're going to go into a Romanian deadlift, which is where you deadlift with your knees bent. It's not a squat. It's a deadlift. So you're going to push the hips back and bend the legs, and then come all the way up and through. So a squat is here. We're still pushing the hips back behind us, but we're bending the knees. So a straight-legged deadlift is here. We're actually bending and pushing at the same time. Push, push, push. All the way up. So kick those hips back behind you. I kind of like to lift up on my toes. So my weight's on my heels. And I'm really pushing into my hamstrings. Push and lift. Push and lift. All right, close grip. I'm going to lay on the ground. Hips are back up again. The elbows are out. Push straight up and down. We did these at more of an incline when we did the combo. And we're going to actually do them laying down here. Push through, push through. we going. Keep those hips up. Nice. Stand back up. We have one more. Legs, and it's just backwards lunges. We're alternating the legs. So, just lunge back, feet together. Lunge back, together. Lunge, lunge. Nice big lunge. Keep your chest and chin up on this one. So this one's not a deadlift. So you want your chest and your chin up. Oh yeah, I really like the next one that we're doing. It's a reverse press, but we're going to use the core. We're going to do a tabletop with our legs and use the core. All right. So, this one, it's a reverse press. So, take your hands, your pinkies are almost like they're together. So, instead of my hands being this way, I'm turning them. My palms face my face is the best way to say it. Now, your legs are here, so we're going to keep pressure on our abs the whole time. And what you're going to do is a reverse press. Press up, hold. While you're holding, you're going to tap your feet to the ground and come back up. Now, when I tap my feet to the ground, my pelvic is tilted. My back is pushing down on the mat. So, no, we're going to really keep that back down so that it's all core. All right, 50 seconds, and then we'll break these two up into their own distinct rounds. So, tabletop, reverse press, hold right there, tap, lift. Press, hold, tap, lift. Press, tap, press, tap. You got it. Push that back into the ground so that it's all abs on that tap, that tabletop tap right here. It's a tabletop because you're parallel to the ground right here. And then push. And you're keeping those elbows from touching. That's why I stayed a little lighter. You're keeping that pressure on the chest. All right. Now, we're just going to be pushing up, but we are going to stay in tabletop. So stay in tabletop and just press and release. Press and release. Push into that chest. My pinkies are coming in together. Pinkies come in together. Push. 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 If you want to go a little heavier here, you can. Push. Exhale. And we're keeping all that pressure on that core and the quads because you're holding your legs up. Push. Push. 10 more seconds. All right, pull your knees into your chest. Stretch everything out because now we're going to be tapping, no weights, just core. So keep your back on the ground, tap. But when we come to here, we're going to lift all the way up. So we're going to add a little bit more. Hold, tap, lift, down. Tap, pushing that back into the ground. Crunch, down. Tap, crunch, down. You go at your pace. Crunch, down. Tap, pushing my back. My lower back is pushing hard into that mat so that it's all core. Great job. All right, we're going to start our arms. Grab a drink if you need it. I'm going to get a little bit of water. And I want you to stay with a light weight. We're going to be doing a progression on our triceps. So we'll be getting all the way up to 10, starting with 1. And we're going to be doing a little bit of leg work with it. I think I'm going to do 1/8. Let me have one of those 8s. And you keep one if you need it. If you need an 8. We're going one arm at a time. So we're going to have our legs wide, elbow up high. We're going to extend here, and then we're going right into that one-legged deadlift right here, all the way up. We are not adding on to that. It's just one, and we're going to go more triceps. So we're adding on to the triceps. Follow along. Elbow up high. Kick back. Drop. Now 2 kickbacks. Go 1, 2. Drop down. And really use that as a stretch. 1, 2, 3. I like to take my time there because I'm going right back to these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're a little quicker than me, you can go ahead of me. This is 5. We're going all the way up to 10. Here's 6. And 7. Eight. 2 more rounds left. Here's 9. Get that elbow up. One more. Push everything out. And here's 10. Oh, other side. Woo! All right, here's 1. Then 2. There's 3. Remember, you can go at your own pace. 4. Starting 5 right here. 6. 7. Oh, yes. 8's coming up. 6. That elbow up. 2 rounds left. 9 and 10. That's all that's left on this exercise. Get that squeeze in. One more round. hands on this. I don't think I'll have a problem with a hammer curl. And we're going to do squats in between. I promised you some leg work. So same. We're going to add on, it's a progression. Hammer curl. Now 2 of them. 1, 2. If you want to challenge yourself a little more with the weights, you certainly can. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. Going on 7. 8. 7, 6, 5. Squeeze at the top. 4, 3, 2. There goes 9. Let's try to enjoy that squat. 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, 10 of them right here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't forget your squat. Nice. Now we're going to skull crushers. If you only have light weights, you can use 2 light weights or 1 heavier weight. We are still progressing. So the only difference is we're going to throw in our abs right here. So we are also going to progress an ab. So I'm going to use 1 15 weight. If you've got lighter weights and you want to use 1 in each hand, you can. And you can go as long as you can and then drop 1 weight even. So we're going to do a skull crusher here. We're going to keep the glutes involved. We're going to go 1, and we're going to punch into the abs. And then we're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to go 1, 2. So we're going to progress both so that we can get our core in. We'd already done plenty of legs earlier, so we just progressed the arms. All right, here we go. 1, 1. Now 2 of them. 1, 2. We're going 2 here. Punch, punch. 3. 1, and we're getting glutes. 2, 3. I'm twisting at the top to get even more triceps in. There's 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. If you're using 2 weights and you need to drop 1, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're limited on the weights you have, you can always cut down on reps or rest in between a little bit more. All right, starting 7. 6, crunches. Two more rounds. All right, last round. Woohoo! 10 of them. Here. Okay, we're going to do one quick little extra bicep one, but it's not a progression. It is just one set of 15 holding here. We're going to keep the core involved. One set of 15. Open up wide and curl. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. It is glute time. Let me get you a band. So we're going to put the band around your knees. You know the drill. Give you a couple different qualities. Here's couple of different brands. You can pick the harder or the easier. I've been going, kind of mixing them up because on the easier ones, I can go a little wider. So you just choose. You know the drill. We're going to start with all the way up. Make sure you're pressing out on the way up, not the way down. 25. Press out on the way up. Once you hit 25, I want you on your toes and pulse it out. Go. Once you hit 25, get on those heels. Go. And then flat feet, pulse. Go. Toes in, legs long, go. And then feet together, go. remember, you can do whichever one you want. You can kick back or you can pulse.